All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah, this is take 15. However, it is 68.7 degrees in Chicago land area. Yeah, it is on this April 13th. Cool. So, real quickly, before we start playing around here, I've tried to record this video so many times it isn't funny. Let's go back over here and look at this tree. It's a fine tree. This tree is a very, very old tree. I think it's over 100 years old. It is located in a place called Cantigny, and it's located in Winfield, Illinois, just right next to Wheaton, Illinois. And the cool thing about this tree is the tree was about right here, somewhere in this area in the gardens. So there's a museum here. It's a war museum. The person that owned Cantigny was a person by the name of Robert R. McCormick, and he was a war hero and everything else. He came back after World War II or World War I. Can't remember. And nevertheless, and he was the president of the Chicago Tribune. He used to fly his airplane from Cantigny, which is a town in France. That's why you don't pronounce the G. And he would fly it to Meigs Field in Chicago every day. How's that for a chauffeur? Because back in the day, Wheaton and Winfield and all those towns, they were just little like resorts. I used to work in Warrenville, which bordered Winfield and Wheaton. So there, this house is really cool. This is the Robert R. McCormick mansion. And inside this mansion, when we went to, me and my daughter went there, when we went, it's closed for renovations, but I have toured it before. And in the basement, there is a secret room, because during Prohibition in the United States, for people outside the United States, there was a time when you could not buy alcohol legally in the United States, because women during that time were upset that their husbands would come home with no paycheck because they would be drunk and piss the money away. So during Prohibition, there's actually an Art Deco bar hidden behind the secret wall in here. And that alone is worth the admission to see. But nevertheless, Cantigny Park, it's a wonderful time. You go there. I would suggest going in late fall or early fall or late spring, because that's when all the flowers are in. When we went, fall had already taken hold, and a lot of the flowers were dead, and it was still gorgeous. So that's that. So let us look. We have a couple photos here from Skates99 and Warren. We'll start off with Skates99, an overview of his their Japanese compound. Very cool. You can see the Japanese elements in the roof. So there's a small version of a Japanese castle. There's a couple of the houses, and if you click on the information, you can see the cook's house. That's where the cook lives. No, really? And then the castle up close. There's a lot of detail in there. Very impressive. I really do like that. And you can the best example of Japanese castles, in my opinion, is Himeji Castle in Japan, obviously. If you Google that, and I had videos on it with my castle. This is the inside the courtyard. There's a nice garden and water features. Very cool. Thank you for sending that in. And then Warren sent in. These are really cool. One of the things you can do is these appear to be the cabinets from Mom and Pop's mod. You can cut. I'll show it when we go in the video. You can cut a plate out of any material you want, and you can stand it up in here to hide this. However, it does take up that complete node. So if you wanted to put a chair here for a bar, it would take that up. But it's just ideas. And I love the lamps. They fit right in. So we have a wine tasting room. Nice. And I really like these. This is the path. And some of the, I try pulling this off, but he does it. It appears to be so effortlessly. Very cool. But I love that look. You can see the tree because grass grows sparser around the trees. I do that a lot, but my hang up is always with the paths. I'm getting better though. And here's another one. This is at the winery. Very nice. I like the style of houses. And here's an overview. Muddy road. Looks like a... Oh, I had the word right on the tip of my tongue. Pangolin? No, that's an animal. I can't remember. But a sort of makeshift gazebo. We'll go with that. I make them with the tops, so I put vegetation on the tops. Pergola. That's what it's called. And then church interior. Very nice. Got a modern piano in there. Cool. It reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Bart replaces the church lady's organ material with Inagata Davida. Nice. Look at how he did the wall textures. You don't have to do all solid. You can break it up by, putting in smooth or putting in broken stone. And that is really a cool look. And I'll show you what I mean when I get to the video. And another thing of the wine cellar. Very cool. That's an old picture from George. Can't remember what year that was put on. But he was using Minetest 4.16 at 6:39 in the morning. Yeah. So thank you very much for sending in those pictures. Skates99 and Warren is greatly appreciated. Still don't know where Skates got that DeLorean. I like that, except for it's a Back to the Future one, but beggars can't be choosers. Yes. So if you want your picture of, I have to specify this. I don't know why I have to. If you want your picture immortalized, you can send it in to richardjeffreysshow@gmail.com, and I will proudly display it in the gallery of user-defined photos. And here's where my photos lie. Yeah. And every once in a while, I do put some interesting stuff in there. So let us get back to let's get back to Minetest here. Oh, look at that smooth transition. That was nice. Nice, I tell you. So how's everybody doing out there? Excellent. Really excellent. See, I could have done something with the bricks in here, but I did not. Because I like the way this turns out. You can see how I've shown how I make like the ceiling have texture and stuff by different cuts of blocks. What I'm talking about if you go in, now I have the extended inventory, but the table saw or circular saw, you put your block in there. Any block that can be cut, you can use, like, we'll take a stone brick one here. And boom. So you can take those cabinets and just line it up on there, and then take your screwdriver and then just turn it the way you want. And voila. You have it. I don't think I have anything here. I don't know. I will run upstairs real quick and see. No, I didn't on here. But I put it on here. So if we take this and we go, I'm trying to look over my pop filter. Put that there. So you can see how the back of that, you can't put anything. You can hit the sneak key and you can put that there, or put it on the floor there, and then use your screwdriver. And now you have that. And I usually do that with desks and stuff, but you can see how that would work. Very cool. Now let's get on with the meat and potatoes part of it. No, I want that. I want that too. Let's get on with the what everybody came here for. Oh, it's dark out. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I'm going to show off. So there you can see it's all ready. I went down the wrong way. You can actually walk all the way back up. I know it's dark, but I want to show something off. So I built a little like guard shack here. Kind of cool. I wanted to show off the lights. So I changed the lighting from Misicons. That's a Misicon light off in the distance. Here is the tube line lights. You can see where that connects. Oh, it just started raining again. Cool, because I made all this noise. Let's go over here. Got a little pathway. What we're going to look at is you can't see it. I need one of these, the laser. Cool. I'm charging a laser inside here. MK laser. Underneath here is, I don't know if I can show it. There is I can't see anything. And that won't do it. There we go. So what this is a Misicon's Hydro LV generator. And it has to, now I'm running an old version of Misicon's. The updated version, I guess, was changed where this can be put in standing water. But this one needs to be with running water over it to generate power. And you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it says 46%. And then we have the pipe going, or the wire going up, up, up. And I need to get out of here. Oh, to there. And it goes up into there, and it's charging my tools. But that's one way of doing it. Now let's get over to, it is, I don't know if you can hear that. It is torrential downpour right now. The reason why I wanted to show this at night is I have rigged up a Misicon to converter. So it takes a Misicon signal in and converts it to a tube line. So what that is, I don't know why I just moved the mouse like that. So if I type in tube, from the tube line mod, we have all these wonderful machines that are like Misicons. So we have timers, we have repeaters, we have a Misicon converter, which I'm using. There's the door locks, everything else. Now, also part of that mod is the smart line, which you've seen me use these push buttons, these lights. I gotta show that at the end of the video. So remember, even if you skip ahead, go to the end of the video and you'll see this stuff. Because I'll show you it working in action. That's why. Nice. The only problem with this is you got to be in the general vicinity of that converter. So if I do the time 5500, now there's a little glitch which caused me about a half hour worth of work. And that is, look, oh, there we go. They're blinking. I've tried to figure it out, and it's just because of the way the sun is sitting low enough, I guess. But in about 2 minutes, that'll go away. The blinking will stop. And when the sun comes up, those lights go out. When the sun goes down, they go on. So there's this one. They're all over the place. We come inside here, and of course, realism. And then we have our lookout spot. So you can see the Misicon light over there. I hit that the light turns off. I turn it on, the light turns on. Cool. We got a little refrigerator, coffee maker, you know, because there's going to be a couple people in here watching for ships coming in and computers. It's just like a guard shack. We come up here, we have some servers. We have some Misicons into a solar panel. It's not really a solar panel. It's like a light detector. If I turn on debug, it's called a Misicon solar panel, but it's a light detector. And you see it toggling on and off. And then it will stay steady as the time goes on. Cool. So here is the diode. And, oh no, that's a knot. So when this is on, this is off. That's what that does. I'll show more on that. And this is just for decorations. Because I like decorations. Yeah. So that is the little lookout shack. See, now the lights have, the sun has gone up and the lights have mellowed out. Very cool. I could have gotten rid of these wires, but I like them. So there you have it. There's a little guard shack. Yeah. Now, what we will do is we'll go over here and see. I fell in the water. Of course I did. I put a little dock area in here. I wanted to make this as hidden as possible because this is a slash bunker slash power station. So we've shown this off before. This is part of the tube line. There we go. We go in. That closes. Bye. We open the steel doors here. Look at that. And this is the smart line button. Turns on all the lights. We come in. We can close that. Cool. And now it's going to get dark in here. Ooh, scary. So this here, I was trying my luck with digilines. So this is a TV. And this tells the TV to say hello. Great. That's all it does. Now we can type in hello, Minetest, execute. Look at that. Hello, Minetest. Nice. To create a real-time clock to show on the screen, there's like 100 lines of code, and I didn't have the patience for that, so I just opted for one of the clocks in the home decor. And it actually tells the time. Right now in Minetest world, it's 6:05 a.m. Cool. So one of the reasons why we're back out here is I changed out, I did the Misicon thing. And if we go back in here, I put a Misicon converter. The push button tells the converter to turn on. And then here's all my code for that. So it's real simple. And what it does is I needed a way, as you'll find out, to control it from inside. This is a secret bunker. So we turn it on, the stairs come up, we go down. So I had to put another switch in here that connects to that. So these switches are set for 16 seconds. So we're going to sit here for 16 seconds and watch the stairs go down and then the top close. Wow, I couldn't have planned that any better. Back here is our wiring for the moving staircase. It's ugly, I know. So if we come in here, do I have a smart button? I do now. We put a smart button on the wall. When you click on it, you can have it as a on-off switch or 2, 4, 8, and 16 seconds. So it will operate something for that amount of time. And that's how that works. Very cool. And the laser, oh, I don't know if I want to do this down here. From Misicons. Look at that. It just makes real nice work of whatever you're shooting. Cool. That's all it does. It helps you mine. but you charge it in the battery boxes. So let's come back up here and continue on with the tour. So that opens that up, and then 2 seconds later, it raises the stairs. We come up, and the stairs will drop off in 16 seconds. Yeah, come on. There we go. And then boom. Ooh, it knocked me. So I was showing my daughter, this is still here, the secret passage to this way. This is not a NAND gate. So when one is on, that is on. If I turn that off, it stays on. But if we turn this side on and this side on, that light goes off. So an AND gate is this and this, a high signal from these, turn on that light. A NAND gate will be opposite. So if I turn one off, that light will go on. It's really cool because inside Misicons, you have all these other gates. You have diodes. These are logic gates. You can perform some pretty cool, here is the AND gate. You can perform some pretty cool experiments of digital circuits. So now this one is an AND gate. So it requires both sides to be high for this to be high. If one is off, it turns off. And if both are off, it turns off. So that's all that was. I was demonstrating this. So I put some scaffolding in, which is kind of cool to give it the appearance so people don't fall, health and safety, but it fits right in. Nice. And on with the show. So we come back through these doors and take these gates up. And we have the battery room. The light switch. Very nice. So I tried recording this video like 16 times now. Now you can see I started putting in like little details. That's the word I'm looking for. So these battery boxes are actually wired up to something outside. You got these plates here. We'll take a look up there in a minute. There's plates over the wires that go underneath the battery boxes. You can charge stuff in there. But there's a switching station because outside here, we have the solar array. So you go down here, and this is the understructure to work on it. Very nice. Come up here, and we have our high voltage solar panels. That's why that's a high voltage wire. And I made it so that it can't be seen from anywhere else. There's a horse walking across my solar panels because it's supposed to be hidden. Off over here is the white beach house, and there's about 4 or 5 houses up here. So it's all made to it's all made that this power station is going to feed those houses. Yeah, we'll go with that. But we can do stuff with this. We can take this stuff here and we can create a workshop, let's say. So over here, I want to put, take that out. Let's go into, we're in Misicons. So now what we have to do is we have to go into Technics. The Technic mod, because that's where our machines are going to be. So we can put in, these are low voltage machines, and see if we can find a low voltage battery box. I thought I had one. Low voltage battery box. We need low voltage cable. And we also need, because we're going from high voltage to low voltage, we need a supply converter. Now, you can, if you're doing this in survival, it's going to be costly, very costly. I can't find my supply converter. It's the first one. That's, oh, there's another one. It's right there. Duh. And what you can all, so I have the enhanced. So to make a supply converter, you need rubber fiber, you need silicon, you need transformers, and you're gonna have to build all these. Yeah. So it can get pretty involved. So we want to put a supply converter here. It has no network. Why doesn't it have no network? Has bad cabling. Okay. I think what I need to do. No, that doesn't it. That's not it. I think I need a switching station also. It's been a while since I've worked with these. We put a switching station here. Okay, it's not interfering with the other switching station. Then I can put a supply converter here. And it has no network. I'm not sure what network that might be. I don't know if it's going to work, but because I've never taken it, it's a low voltage, has no network. I can't remember. Let me see if I can do, because I'm not going to spend this much time on something that I don't understand. No, that doesn't connect. That doesn't connect. I need to convert. You can convert this down. Has no network. See, I cannot remember how that connects. You know what we will do is we will figure that out. Doesn't connect there. All right, well, we're just going to do this for right now. Put a CNC machine in there, and we can put a battery box in here just because. There we go. I need to figure out how to connect the switching station into, and I don't think it's real elaborate, but it's a supply converter. Maybe if I go here, that goes in there. Ah. That's not needed. I think I got it. But it's not working. Ignore Miscon signal supply converter enabled. Input power 1000. You know what? We're just gonna leave that. LV battery box that converts. We have that. Huh. Supply 0, demand 10,000. we're getting there. I'm wondering if it has to come in through the top. Let's try this. So let's put this supply converter here. And then let's put that there. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and play with this. So we're gonna fix this and continue on, because I'll be able to find out at the end. See, I'm not sure if the supply, if this is supposed to be here and it feeds that. LV battery box has no network. Has no network. See, it likes that. But for some reason, that comes off of here. It feeds that. It comes off of here. So we have HV battery box 1 million. Supply 0. Supply converter. I thought this goes after the converter. Supply converter has no network. So let's try one more thing before we move on. And let's put the supply converter here. And then we're going to put this here. Bad cabling. And then what is that? Has no network. Has no network. Let's try this. That doesn't work. Boom. See, I thought it went through the bottom. All right, we're going to go figure that out. Okay, let's go upstairs. While that's doing its thing and we figure that out, we will, but the cool thing about this, the CNC machine is this is what allows us to make different shapes as soon as I figure out how to power it. But this is our little workshop area over here. So cool. Put some lights here because nice. I think we got it. It's just switching station already present. Has no network. Supply converter. I don't know. So we go upstairs here and I made it, and I see I put those details in the walls. Very nice. We come up here, we can come back here. We can go out and overlook our area here. It's an emergency exit. There's a B. Look at the little B. Cool. And it's just, now I can hide this with a, this is kind of cool. Take that off and put a doorway there. It's a hidden rock door. I like that. There we go. So we come back here. This is going to be office area. And like test, you can have a test area back here. There's going to be some desks and such here. It overlooks the panels. And then you come out here. There's another emergency exit back here, which opens up and closes. So back here is where, here's this house over here. So this power station would be feeding this house. There's a couple other houses across the way. We have that house there. We have the two houses off in the distance, the diamond house. We also have that house down there, and then the house that we started from right there. Oh, and the modern cabin over there. So let's go take a look at the, if you go this way, there's a reason why this light is here. It's sort of like a makeshift lighthouse. There's a pirate ship. Because if you come across here, there's the Japanese ship, or the ship, and there's my Japanese castle. Very cool. We come back through here. There's the wall, the pumpkin field. And we come to the secret squirrel factory. So in here, see, there's a supply converter right there. Okay, well, it comes in and it goes straight into the converter, which then goes into the battery box. That makes no sense. So the top of the supply converter is being fed high voltage. And then it comes, where is that going? Oh, there's battery boxes on top. And then it goes down here to there. All right. We got that figured out. That's why that comes up. So the high voltage comes in the top, the low voltage comes out the bottom. Digiline channel, input power. Cool. That's how we figured that out. But I wanted to show the secret squirrel lab. We come back here. So these are empty, I think. So the tube line stuff actually comes in here. Door secure. You can see the tricolored light. And battery 100%. I don't know what that's doing. No battery. I think I need to replicate that. And then we turn that on. Start. Oh, there's no battery. Because there's no battery there. So if I go in here and type in battery, it's part of the smart line right there. And then put that there. We have a battery. Running. There we go. That's what it was. So what this does is this will door secure. We see the door is secure and we see a green light on. So if I open this, this opens up this huge door, that red light turns on, and now it says door not secure. So this controller actually, there we go. So when input 024 is on, tower is red. That's called tower. And that's how that does that. So if we come over here and hit that switch, door not secure, boom, door secure, green light, red light, green light. Cool. That's how all that works. Very nice. So let's go back real quick and see if we can't fix, that real quick before saying goodbye. Because I've already talked for 40 minutes and we've shown very little. It's kind of weird that happens like that. There's a ship. There's a pirate ship. I don't know. We're coming back over here. We're flying to our area here. So I think it has something to do with that. I hope not. You know what? I bet you, I'm wondering if I have to come in well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that's ugly. That is ugly. Well, we will see if actually that's kind of cool. Oh, that's got to go. I am real bad at making this stuff work. Supply converter, high voltage to low voltage. This is our low voltage. Why doesn't it have any network? So we should be going straight in now. We're tapping off before has no network. What are you talking about? I have a network. Do I need a switching station after here? Machine idle. I think we got it. Hi, George. I think we've got it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Really? Oh, that's horrible. So let's go here. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this high voltage stuff. So we come in here. We're going to go in here. We're going to put our switching station right here. And I don't know if that's going to work. That worked. Look at that. Wow, we got battery boxes aplenty. So there you go. Now we have a working, I wonder if we can put that in there. We want to make a ball, an orb. I wonder if it's going to do something. Oh, look at that. We made our first orb. Cool. There you have it. We made orbs. Look at that. Cool. And there's only so many materials that could be made out of that. But we made some orbs. Nice. I'm happy. So what you have to do, and that will also work as you saw up at the factory, we use the medium voltage cable. So all we have to do is change the supply converter from high voltage in, low voltage or medium voltage out, and it will work. Except I don't like that is that close. So what we're going to do is we're going to move it over by 1, and then we're going to put that there. Okay, demand 0. See, now that doesn't look too good. Doesn't matter. But that works. And just to prove it's still working, there you go. All right, so that's going to do it. We figured we have figured out Digitron battery holder. All right, we have figured out our problem. See, it works. But we have a little workshop set up here. We can put some walls up and stuff like that. We have some table or some diamond plate over that. We have our solar panels outside. So that's how you can convert from high voltage to low voltage and medium voltage and make some really memorable gameplay. Open that up. We've shown how you can add details to your walls. Close that. Cool. I'm happy with it. That is so cool. And then we have our little guard shack here. So it's a nice hidden little area. So we put a power station in and it hides it. Uh-oh. That's I'm lost. Oh. And then I was found. Here we go. And then you need a helicopter to get to that area, which is right over here. And back to the house. So that's going to do it. I'm going to jump like Superman because I can. Nice. Go for a swim or just hang out by the guardrail. But that's going to do it. Hopefully you got something out of this. We looked at basic Misicons again, some machineries. If you're going to play, like I said, if you're going to play survival, you're going to have to mine for a long period of time to get the resources needed for that. So I'll leave you with this view, and thank you very much for watching. Until next episode, goodbye.